I'm going to show you how to get nice lighting in your videos or just have some nice decoration in your home. What I'm going to make today is a LED panel. If you make this the same way as I did, you can make it look really clean and you can just use it as a light panel that will look like a window. So, and why would you like to have that? Well, it's good because if you live in like a northern country in the winters, it will be very dark. To stay awake and stay alert and make it feel more like it's daytime, even though it's very dark outside, you can use something like this to brighten your day. And the panel looks like this. It's very nice, it's very clean, it's very minimalistic, and it's very easy to make. So what you will need is LED strips, maybe a soldering iron if you want to use that. There are other options too. I both used like a connection wire, but I also used a soldering iron. You need a frame from like IKEA. They're really cheap. And you need one that is at least 3 centimeters thick. If you can get hold of a thicker frame, that's better. The thicker frame, the better. If it's thin, the light won't diffuse as good, and the risk is that you will be able to detect that there are single individual LED lights behind the panel. And you also buy something that you can diffuse the light with. You can do like I did and use baking paper. It's a little bit see-through. So it's very good to diffuse the light from the LED. I also used a plastic film to blur the plastic frame. Like search for like bathroom covering film. You can also use aluminium foil to put in the bottom of the frame to make the light bounce around more. This makes the whole frame look brighter. So you can put that in the bottom. You also need an AC/DC converter for the 12 volt LED strips. Make sure that the voltage on the converter is not lower than the voltage of the LED strips. You have to Google how to do that because I don't know it right off the bat in my head. The strips you can just buy off eBay or Amazon or something like that. I just bought them in the city I live in at the store. There's also different adapters for wireless on and off switches and things like that. Alright, so I made some mistakes. The project didn't end up as good as I wanted it to be. The problem was with the lighting. It turns out that the frame for the whole project was too narrow. The glass, even though I made it like a frosted front on it to diffuse the lights, and I used like baking paper to diffuse the light, it didn't work as well as intended because, as I said, the frame was too narrow. So what happened was the lighting couldn't really diffuse as much as I wanted it to. And basically you could see the LEDs through the frame, and the whole point of it was to get this nice looking LED screen that you really can't extinguish each LED light, but that didn't work. So my plan now is to use this as a backup light for when I'm doing videos, and later on do a new project where I do this properly. But that was everything for me. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.